Craving something cozy and delicious? There's nothing quite like a warm, hearty meal to make you feel at home, especially when it's as comforting as this one. Let's make crock-pot French onion meatloaf. First, grab your ingredients. You'll need a few simple items that you probably already have in your kitchen. Start with fresh onions and some good quality ground beef. The onions will add a sweet caramelized flavor, while the beef provides a hearty base. Next, gather breadcrumbs, milk, an egg, onion soup mix, cooking sherry, and Worcestershire sauce. These ingredients will help bind the meatloaf together and infuse it with rich, savory flavors. And of course, don't forget the Swiss cheese. This will be the crowning glory of your meatloaf, adding a creamy, melty finish. Slice those onions nice and thin, and layer them in your crock pot. The slow cooking will bring out their natural sweetness and create a delicious base for your meatloaf. Now mix the ground beef with breadcrumbs, milk, egg, and onion soup. Mix in a bowl until everything is well combined. This mixture should be moist but firm enough to hold its shape. Layer the onions in the crock pot, making sure they cover the bottom evenly. This will ensure that every bite of meatloaf is infused with that wonderful onion flavor. Then, shape your meatloaf mixture into a loaf and place it right on top of the onions. Press it down gently to make sure it sits well. Pour over a bit of cooking sherry and Worcestershire sauce to amp up the flavor. These liquids will seep into the meatloaf as it cooks, adding depth and richness. Set your crock pot on low and let it work its magic for 6-8 hours. The slow cooking process will make the meatloaf incredibly tender and flavorful. Here's the best part. In the last 30 minutes, top it with Swiss cheese and let it melt into gooey perfection. The cheese will form a delicious golden crust on top. Just look at that cheese pull. It's the ultimate sign of a perfectly cooked cheesy meatloaf. Serve it up with those caramelized onions and a bit of the broth spooned over the meatloaf. This will add extra moisture and flavor to each slice. The flavors of rich caramelized onions and melted Swiss cheese will fill your kitchen with delicious aromas and keep you coming back for more. It's a meal that truly satisfies the soul. Want to try this at home? It's easier than you think, and the results are absolutely worth it. Visit us at lusciousrecipes.com for the full recipe and more mouth-watering meal ideas. See you there. Happy cooking!